origin of the species. It's the 200th year of his birth. We're not too far off from Einstein's centennial, which was in 2005. And one of the things that's always puzzled me or interested me is the location of wonder in the modern world. And those of you who are interested in such things probably know that the neoclassical poets, Pope, Dryden, and such, like to locate wonder as really an immature emotion, the emotion of children. To the rational mind, wonder is something you have to get past, which bothers me a bit, personally. The Romantics resurrected the idea of wonder. Interestingly enough, they kept it in childhood, though. You know, some of the great poems of Wordsworth and some of those other people wanted to get to a sort of pre-rational notion of what wonder was, which presents this idea, at least to me, because they all write about sex. I write about this. Well, Jim, well, except for Jim. Anyway,
but Jim wondered.
Where is adult wonder? Where is post-rational wonder? Can we rediscover wonder? And one answer to that, I think, obviously, is in the world of art and in the world of poetry. And I think that, to some extent, that is a uniting theme, although we have very different approaches. Mine is a little bit more expressed. And so the first point I'm going to start with tonight is called Imagining Albert, and then we will see where things go from there. Imagining Albert. His physics I will never understand. And so I think of Einstein at the Odeon Cafe, drinking coffee with Mileva, smoking cigars and arguing with his friends, missing his classes, dreaming always of light. Sometimes I can see him as a distracted patent clerk. The noonday sun illuminates the clear skies of practical burn, and the paper-weighted applications are stacked everywhere, rippled by an oscillating fan, the bleached and whispering leaves of his restlessness. I can't imagine he was inspired by our gray New Jersey life, and so the Princeton years do not much interest me. I'm guessing only mountain light can explain his grand obsession. How was the light of Alpine Switzerland? I'd like to ask Albert at my ideal dinner party. Did it sparkle in the silver sugar spoon that your Mileva moved in circles as she stirred her coffee? Brighten each tumbling mote of dust the sweeping waitresses waltzed high into the air? Did the gold gleaming bells of Oompa tubas inspire your nascent theories about the curvature of space? Maybe he'd say, you hardly know the miracle of light until you've glided over the lake of Zurich with those white sails billowing up before your eyes. Your boat simply dances on that dream of dappled water, shards of broken deltware as far as you can see. Maybe he'd light his pipe, I wouldn't mind, and say, on such a day, you know that life is at the heart of every living mystery, invisible until reflected in a silver spoon, a speck of tumbling dust, a golden tuba's curving bell,
Light imbues the world with its wonder, our constant and enigmatic messenger. Maybe, he's saying, you really don't need angels in a world of light.